So, Nancy, how did you hear about smart data and what made you feel like I need to do this? I want a part of this and yeah.
Yeah. I think also for me it was through Janet. I'm not sure. Somehow I was in Facebook and I saw it and somebody had said, how she does help a lot of Kenyans. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
let me listen to this.
Mm-hmm.
And, that's when they were interviewing Eric. I think no, it wasn't Eric, it was somebody else.
Yeah.
And after that, I was like, I'm really interested. So I did call, uh,
Mm-hmm.
and I spoke to Jankton, and he
Yeah.
explained the process. And actually, I was laid off that year in June. Went to Kenya,
Oh.
came back, and I really wanted something different because my
Yeah.
background is in IT.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, I want something different, and I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
try it and see. It was 3 months. I'm like, okay, I still have my unemployment. Let me go ahead and do this one real quick and see.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, that's how I joined, basically.
Yeah, sorry. Someone is asking me to tag them and I don't know how to do that. Anyway, so Nancy, you said you have IT background, so it was kind of a little easier for you getting into this
Um,
school?
Not really, because IT is broad, really,
Yeah.
and you do
Mm-hmm.
different things.
Yeah.
It is part of IT, but it's different.
Yeah.
It's like somebody doing security. I do networking, which is
Oh,
completely
okay.
different from security also. I will have to go
Yeah.
in and learn. But to tell everybody out there, it's completely different. It's just because somebody has done IT doesn't mean you know, if you don't put the time, you're
And
not going to
effort.
make it. Bottom
That's
line.
true.
So for me, I started as I've got my bachelor's in fashion design. I did that in London.
Mm.
Um, Came here, worked a little bit in the fashion design industry, and then when I had my first child, I decided I wanted IT. IT was a big thing back then, so then
Mm.
I started in IT, and now I'm
Mm-hmm.
switching again.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
what do you, okay, so you finished the 14 weeks. So
Yes.
how was that experience and how was the interviewing process for you?
Okay. Let me start with the experience. The experience in the school, I liked it because it's fast paced. That's one thing
Mm.
everybody has to understand. It's fast paced. So it's every weekend, the 4 hours for the weekend. So you
Mm-hmm.
cannot miss. But then if you do miss, they do
Mm-hmm.
have recordings that they record every session that you have
Mm-hmm.
time to go and go through your recording to understand. And then
Mm-hmm.
you also have 2 sessions during the week. So you go
Mm-hmm.
through the recordings you don't understand. You have that time to join
Mm-hmm.
in the evening and talk
Mm-hmm.
to somebody, and they're always there to explain as long as you want it. So at least there's that help if
Yeah.
anybody needs that help.
Mm-hmm.
I did my 4 hours. I always joined the class. If I didn't, I make sure it was recorded. And if I had time, then I'll go through it.
Yeah.
So we started with business analysis. So you
Mm-hmm.
learn how to do the business side of it.
Mm-hmm.
Once we finished with that, we did Excel, and they teach you advanced Excel. I've
Yeah.
touched Excel, but I never did advanced Excel. So
Yeah.
to me, it was pretty new. So
Mm-hmm.
we did that. Then you go back and you do the SQL, SSIS.
Yeah.
Now, the part for the SQL, they teach you how you can pull data, um, and how to enter data, how to delete data, how to really manipulate data. So
Yeah.
that's what that does. After that, you go to using different tools, which also, I mean, SSMS and then SSIS, where
Mm-hmm.
they're all SQL. Siati Madina, complete, I'm not trying to complicate the whole thing. It's
Yeah.
basically just languages, how it
Yeah.
can help you do your job
And extract
using the
data.
data. Yes, yes,
Right.
yes. With the Power
Uh-huh.
BI, Izozote. So
Yeah.
they really teach you. It's very fast. I can't stop saying it's very fast paced
Fast
because it
pace.
is. Yes,
Yeah.
because it is. You have to keep on um, at least going through your recording and studying. You can't sit
Mm-hmm.
back and wait.
Yeah.
And then I can't remember what was the other question you asked me.
I was like, so once you finished, how was the interviewing process for you? How do you feel they
So
prepared you well for the interviews?
So the interview process is different. I think will be different for everybody. It's how you have prepared yourself. They can prepare you, but
Yeah.
you also have to prepare
Prepare
yourself. I
yourself.
think, yes, I think for me, I was getting questions a lot on the data part of it.
Yeah.
Explain what are the problems that you had when you're doing your projects, and
Ah.
yes, and since you don't have experience in a work environment, that's the
Mm-hmm.
experience they're giving you on this project. So to me, is pay attention on the projects, because
Mm-hmm.
that's how you're going to be able to answer some of the questions when
What
they're
project did
asking
you
you.
do? I'm curious. What
I did the medical healthcare.
the medical healthcare? Okay.
Yes, we did the
All
healthcare
right.
ones.
All right.
But to me, the way I look at it, it doesn't matter what it is, the background, data is data. It's
Yeah.
just to manipulate depending on what the questions they're asking. Like your
Mm-hmm.
boss will tell you, okay, I need to know how many cars sold this year, or how
Yeah.
many of this model sold. Then you have to go into the data and manipulate to get that answer
Mm-hmm.
for them. Basically, bottom
Yeah.
line is that,
Yeah.
you
So do
know.
you mind telling us where you work at?
Yeah, I work at Frontier Communication.
Nice.
That's actually my former company where I was working
Mm-hmm.
before as an IT.
Yeah.
So now I'm going in. They laid off a lot of people. So I have, basically, I say I have three jobs in one, because they're hiring me as a business analyst.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, I'm also system admin, and
Mm.
also, yeah, in a project management. So I will have to run the entire project for the entire company, working with different groups.
So are you satisfied with your pay?
My pay is actually, they gave me more than what I was making
We're making before? Yeah.
before, and I would say with with this one, it's up to you. You can make
Mm-hmm.
as much money as you want. You can continue, building up in your career.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because of my unemployment, I did qualify for free education, so I decided to go back, and I'm doing online, and I'm doing Masters of Advanced uh, Analytics, Master
Oh,
of
nice.
Science. Yeah, so I'm doing the
Awesome.
Master Science of it. So
Yeah.
it's up to you if you want, but you don't need to do any masters.
Mm-hmm.
This program, the 3 month program, is enough. Me,
Yeah.
I got the free education and I took it. I couldn't say no, but you don't need it.
Yeah.
You know.
So Moses Oduor is asking if the course is online. Yes, Moses, it's online.
Yes.
You
Yes.
interact with the instructor online, and yeah, everything is online. You don't
On
go to
video.
and video. Yeah, you don't go on a live classroom. Okay, um, and I don't know. Is there a parting shot? Something that you want to say so we can finish? Because
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up for him. It is online, and you all join at the same time. You can have your camera on. You may, if you don't want, you don't have to have it on, but you do see the teacher teaching.
yeah.
You can all ask questions. You can see everybody who's asking the questions. So it's just like in a class, but of course online.
And the instructor has access to your computer. They're able to see what you're doing if you have a problem and that kind of stuff, right?
They can do that. They normally don't, but if you're having a problem, yes, they
If you're
can
having a
get.
problem,
Yes,
yes.
if you're having
Yeah.
a problem and you can, they will tell you what to do. But if you're not able to, then they can go ahead and take access to your computer and go ahead and do it where everybody can see what they're doing. So if anybody else is behind, then you can see exactly what's being done, so you can catch up as well.